Hi guys, and welcome back to another video on the wrestling review. I knew that this is mm, this is gonna be another follow-up video to my NXT review, and again we have to talk about the Jasmyn Nyx solo on heel. Now basically, now basically, I think this is going to be one of the most effective heel on in the past few years. You've already seen countless times JC Jane starting to Paul aimed Jasmyn Nyx for every effort to influence the defeat, and I think um, I think this is what Fate to influence was kinda crafted it for, because obviously J AC Jane and JCJ and Jasmyn Nyx have been joined at the hip, and Adam found Henry. It has been a effective faction. I think they've already won multiple championships for winning the NXT North American Championship. Oh, last year, JC Jane holding both the NXT Women's Championship and TNA Knockouts Championship. But every time there's that defeat and they have to draw about the team Jasmyn, and there's always the one that gets pinned and sees canvas. Now, Jasmyn and JC have been interlinked since the chase through dates storyline. They brought out a calendar that you could actually buy of JC and Jasmyn Nyx in order to raise funds for Chase Through. That would progress into JC and Jasmyn sort of pull in and manipulating the here. He also just shows you how long these two have been at each other's side for, or and you bring in somebody as technically gifted as Fallon Henry is now both Fallon Henry and JCJ and have been very sort of put down of Jasmyn. Jasmyn Jasmyn often gets the butter on other defeats now. She's been ordered to shine JC Jane's championship belts, etc. Her and Fallon go up against the Elegance brand for the TNA knockouts titles. Now, I don't actually see them getting the win. And here I see the Elegance brand retaining the titles, but but that'll just add to the slope on heel turn. Now I want to be basically talk talk about any Reed um oh any Reed's involvement in this storyline. Now under both Triple H and Shawn Michaels, they've adopted this long-term booking philosophy, and that um and you can see that in motion with the any great involvement she's been getting involved with it to so and she's Ives Jasmyn Nyx she was the one that suggested to JC that Jasmyn should shine JC Jane's belts, and also as well, you've had them all in actually as JC Jane Goodwill or kind of match tonight. Or Lainy Reed's debut was also against um JCG in for the NXT Women's Championship. That was a very competitive match, so maybe the two of them have kind of forged a respect and an alliance and a friendship of convenience. So maybe eventually down the line you do see any Reed join Fatal Influence, and then they kick out Jasmine. Now, basically, the vibes that JC and Fallon have given Jasmine about not being able to get the job done in matches, saying she's a baddie and she has to go out and prove it. And yeah, Jasmine keeps coming up short, and think now with the oops that Jasmine's given JC, she's getting a bit fed up with it, and that was the reason why she got the Ava to make the tag match of Fallon and JC go up against um you walk against all of Ice and Kilani Jordan. And yeah, but it's been a very well done storyline, but see I can actually see any repeat joining Fatal Influence as Jasmyn Nyx's replacement, very similar to the way either Rock joined to the Nation of Domination and then they kicked out Ahmed Johnson back in 97 from the Nation of Domination. It's that kind of it's that kind of atmosphere that I am expecting of the inclusion or any award in it, and I think that's the way it's going to go down because of all the influence of Shawn Michaels using past storylines if or obviously using like the ding dong hello was it as a de facto barber shop and basically that was organization of that to split up JC Jane and GG only and which would totally disband toxic attraction. So you can kind of see so you can kind of see Shawn Michaels kind of tap happen into the sort of 90s style of we can see what was effective and kind of update it for and kind of update it for the 2020s, and I think that's an effective strategy, especially for long term booking. And I think this will help Jasmyn Nyx because we have only seen her a handful of times in singles action. So what if she's actually the so on the pins AC Jane for the NXT Women's Championship eventually, because there's a lot of Kakalani Jordan doing it now because she's obviously pinned JC Jane in the latest episode of NXT, but for narrative reasons, or if the um, ultimate revenge is to have Jasmyn next go on to win the Iron Survivor challenge match for the women at Deadline, and obviously end up taking the NXT Women's title at New Year's Evil. I think that would be the ultimate revenge and storyline for Jasmine. Um, but yeah, um, but yeah, it's very cool. You know that the spill is definitely happening, and it's also clear to me that Lainy Reed will be joining Fatal Influence, and the kicker out of Jasmine will be happening. But let me know what you think in the comments section, and I'll see you over very soon. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, guys. Follow me on X at Scotty is Wrestle for more wrestling discussion, and I'll see you all very soon. Thank you all for the kind feedback, especially from the Hannah Taylor uh, fan account on Twitter that I've had a lot of discussions with recently. Thank you to Matthew Pounder as well for always relate to eating my stuff. Thank you to Winter all Jay for the comments. Um and also thank you to Sean for retweeting my stuff as well. Your support means a lot to me. And yeah, well, let me know what you think about my ideas on the Jasmine next on the Jasmine next face on. I think it will be an effective face face on, but also let me know all your thoughts on my idea that Lainy Reed kinda joins Fatal Influence, and we have a sort of Ahmed Johnson in the Asian domination or Ox scenario. Yeah, they're Hawking the Nation account Ahmed Johnson, because I think that'll be a similar situation with the inclusion of any or he into Fatal Influence. But yeah, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Um, oh, like, share, and subscribe. My NXT will will be on screen any moment now, as well as past NXT videos that I've done. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, and I can't for Jasmyn Nyx to talk on the face, because I'm sure the crowd will buy into it eventually, because it's been very effective so far. And I'll see you all very soon.